If I can sum up in one phrase what Word of Life is all about, I would say it's about God and people.
A people who love God and love people. A people who do life together because of God's love.
I was born in Torrance, California, in Southern California. Let's see, my parents actually divorced when I was 5 years old. Shortly thereafter, my mom decided it'd be a good idea to raise me in a safer environment, so she chose to move to Arizona. I do remember her taking me to church a few times. She was remarried shortly thereafter for about 5 or 6 years, and then they actually went through a divorce as well. I had not seen my father from about 5 to 10 when I was living in Arizona, and he started coming out to see me. We actually ended up going through a custody battle for him. Ended up moving back with him to California when I was about 12 years old to live with a second wife. But unfortunately, after returning home to California, which I was excited about, I endured another divorce. He supported every passion that I pursued. I was about 14 years old, just coming into high school. I loved surfing and skateboarding, and we had a garage full of toys. And with those passions, came the lifestyle of drinking and smoking weed. It was acceptable under our own roof, and he even partook with us. The bad thing about the choices that I was making is it took me down a path where it actually led to me pursuing other drugs, acid and mushrooms. Even dabbled with cocaine and meth. Started selling weed and ended up getting expelled from high school from it. Disgraced my family, cost them a lot of money. I had a dream to be a professional surfer, as well as pool skater, yet consumed with addiction. I didn't really have the desire to market myself. Definitely consumed with alcoholism. Had a failing heart, was definitely on a road where I didn't know what was taking me. One Christmas, my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, were invited to go see a Christmas production called All Scrooged Up by a good friend of ours. And upon attending, we just had a great time, just laughed and laughed. At the end of the show, a man with a microphone came up to the stage and just talked about the condition of Scrooge's heart, and as well as his life due to the choices that he had made. I examined my own heart and realized that I was not happy with the choices that I had made, and that night I gave my life to Christ.
I began coming to Word of Life consistently and got involved with everything that they had to offer. God has just given me a burning fervor for the house of God as well as the kingdom of God. I just feel blessed to share my love for Jesus with everyone that I meet. And God has opened the door for me to share my love with kids at skate parks as well as out surfing. I love to just be an encouragement and invite people to come to church, just knowing that Jesus is the answer for their true happiness and success.
I grew up and lived in Kalihi, mainly in the public housing. My parents both were immigrants from Samoa and moved to Hawaii in hopes of achieving a better life. While in Hawaii, they became pastors for a number of years, and because of that, we were told to continuously attend services. And I believe this is probably where my Christian walk had started. My life here at Word of Life Christian Center started over 17 years ago. I came feeling defeated, with no vision and no purpose in life. And as for my dream of becoming a police officer, I couldn't even see that become a reality. But as I started attending service, Pastor Hart would say that your dreams can come true. Don't listen to what others are saying. Listen to what God is saying, because God can make your dreams come true. And although there are times when I wanted to give up on myself, Word of Life wouldn't let me. And the leaders here would embrace me and continue to encourage me through my ups and downs. I got to learn about myself, but more importantly, I got to learn about God and His love for people. My dream did come true. Today, I'm a police officer with the Honolulu Police Department. God also placed another dream in my heart, and that dream is to reach people and touch lives. And especially those who don't know Jesus, who are hurting, who are lost, who are despair. It became a passion for me. And again, with the help of this church, I was able to reach those individuals and make an impact in their lives. As a police officer, I have had many opportunities to help people during their times of despair and critical life-threatening moments. I recently received a suicide call about a man who wanted to kill himself, and he had no reason to live, and he wanted to give up on life. I know this suicide call was given to me by God because God allowed me the opportunity to minister to this man. I thank God I was able to talk him out of it. We said the salvation prayer, and he accepted Jesus into his heart, and I invited him to church. And now I know my purpose in life, to be the voice and hands of Jesus to those who need Him.
I could imagine their impact. I could see God's breath on a church with that passion. A church that does life together and reaches people together.